back, YouTubers, to my WWE vlog. I am Daniel Parkin, coming at you from my new surroundings at the University of Leicester. But right now I'm going to give you the latest news on the Royal Rumble. Firstly, some news with regards to the matches involved. We see that Awesome Kong may be involved in the Divas match, possibly as Lakel's enforcer. Personally, I think this is good. I'd like to see her get involved in the match and possibly the Royal Rumble as well. I mean, just imagine Awesome Kong eliminating about 10 guys. How good that would be. But yeah, she may cost Natalya the match. I hope she doesn't, because I'd like Natalya to retain. But there we go, Awesome Kong possibly at the Royal Rumble. Also, with regards to tag team titles, we've seen the WWE are still contemplating a Santino and Kozlov versus Nexus match, which we saw last week on Raw, which Nexus dominated, of course. Hopefully this won't happen at the Royal Rumble, but it will be good to fill out the card, as I don't think the card is full enough, and I think they need maybe one more match in there to make a whole 3-hour event. Of course, personally, I'd like to see Santino and Kozlov retain, but there's all the chance that Nexus are going to get involved and will take the tag team titles, so don't rule them out, of course. On the Royal Rumble itself, we see that Hacksaw Jim Duggan will be in the Royal Rumble. It's highly likely to be in the Royal Rumble. We all know he's the first Royal Rumble winner. He's the kind of legend that can come down and the crowd will love. He's Mr. America or whatever he is. He'll carry down the American flag. But yeah, that should be good for the Royal Rumble. That will give the fans something to look at, to cheer for. Hopefully he'll eliminate some guys, maybe eliminate some jobbers. Who knows? Also, more on returns. We see that Booker T is in Boston at the moment. He's going to be returning at the Royal Rumble. He'll be wrestling in the Royal Rumble, but in terms of him after the Royal Rumble in WWE, he'll be taking a non-wrestling capacity. He'll more likely be a manager than a wrestler, although I don't think he's ruled out wrestling. But I think he says he wants to go into announcing, which is a good little career path for him to take. Of course, this Royal Rumble for me has been fueled a bit more by the whole Kevin Nash return. Again, he's in Boston at the moment. We've seen pictures of him on No DQ with long brown hair, especially for his turn. We think, especially for his return, I should say. Again, he'll wrestle the Rumble, but continue to work with WWE in a non-wrestling capacity. So it'd be good to see Kevin Nash back. Another good return for me. Also, we've seen reports of a possible return of Christian. So any Christian fans out there, get ready for a Christian return. I heard he's in Boston at the moment, ready to work the Royal Rumble from his return from his injury. Again, personally, I'm looking forward to this. To me, he's the most underrated wrestler in WWE, and I'd love to see him go on a feud with Edge, even though WWE have ruled that rivalry out. But yeah, again, another good return. Another fantastic return for me would be the return of Evan Bourne. I've heard that he has a possibility to return from his injury at not WrestleMania, at Royal Rumble. There was talk last I heard of him. There was really hyping. They were trying to hype him up for WrestleMania, but if they hype him up well enough at Royal Rumble, if he makes a good impact, then good on him. Hopefully we'll see the Airborne, because that is one of the best moves ever. And of course, it's another wrestler that's going to get the crowd going, so that will give the Royal Rumble more hype, of course. There's also been news on Triple H's possible return. He's been at the Royal Rumble. He's been wrestling. He's been wrestling fit since bragging rights, but they're putting his return back and back and back because they want to get him having an impact at the right time. Possibly the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania would be the two events which he would have the most impact at. He'd come out and face Sheamus or something like that in the Royal Rumble, eliminate Sheamus and possibly eliminate himself. Hopefully, he will do something good. I really do want to see Triple H return because he's a really good wrestler in WWE. He's a main event guy. He's one of the best wrestlers in WWE at the moment. Let's hope we see his return. Also, a bit of stupid news here that Cody Rhodes won't be in the Royal Rumble to carry on his stupid storyline with Rey Mysterio and his broken nose. So apparently he won't be in the Royal Rumble. Personally, I'd love to see him in the Royal Rumble, but I don't know what WWE are doing with that. But they're trying to sell a storyline, but I'd rather see him in the Rumble. But there you go, that's just what WWE want to do. So yeah, we've got news on matches, returns like Awesome Kong, Booker T, Kevin Nash, Christian, Evan Bourne, possibly Triple H. I'm hoping that these returns happen and the matches that I've mentioned happen with regards to the tag team match. I'm really hyped up for the Royal Rumble now. Before I had my doubts about the Rumble, I didn't think there was enough hype. I didn't think there was enough matches, but now I think that if they do some of the matches, there'll be a sufficient amount of matches, and the returns will really spice this 40-man Royal Rumble up. That they marketed as the biggest Rumble ever. So yeah, I'm hoping now that the Royal Rumble will be very good. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm hoping you guys look forward to it too. If you have any comments or any questions you want to ask, just don't hesitate to put it in the comment section below. This will be my last vlog before the Royal Rumble itself happens. I've got about 2 hours until the Royal Rumble now, and I'm really looking forward to it. You can catch me on Twitter. My Twitter is Daniel_Parkin, and my Tumblr, which will update regular WWE blogs. My Tumblr is Daniel Parkin, and that has been it from me, of course. Make sure you comment and subscribe. I've been Daniel Parkin, and we hope you enjoy the Royal Rumble. Well, I hope you enjoy the Royal Rumble tonight, because I know I will. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.